Hello guys, and welcome to the Emerald Samurai's next video. Today we will be discussing my Neonet Musketeer deck update by Blazing Perdition. Here's the build I've been testing for a few months and until now have made the build that I feel comfortable with. Now let us begin. First we start with 4 Licorice Musketeer Vera Legion with Licorice Musketeer Soul ability. When Legion, the turn she's Legion, all my Musketeers gain plus 3k. There's a great beatdown, aggressive assault that goes to opponent, and her act ability is choose one of my rares, send it to drop, look at top 5, and recycle one. So she has that same effect as Cecilia that helps us get more into drop. Next grade 3 we run is 2 Holy Musketeer Elvira. Vera was in Fighter's Collection. She's a limit breaker. Limit break when Musketeers placed on the rear by the effect of one of my cards. She can gain 1 crit by counterblasting 1. Her act ability is kind of like the second of Vera's, except it's a Soul Blast, except instead of being all 3. But it's a very nice ability, helps increase drop for Legion. Our last grade 3, so we only ran 7 G3s, is Peony Musketeer Martina. Martina does not contain the ability as the other 2, but has the ability kind of the same as Cecilia's Limit Break. It's in Legion form, so when she's in Legion we can counterblast 1, send 5 normal Musketeers to the bottom of our deck, let the top 4, and call 2 to rear. And with that helps us increase field consistency, or helps us do many other moves. I don't usually enjoy going into her too much, so that's why we only run 1. Next, for our grade 2s, we have 4 Licorice Musketeer Soul, the mate of Vera. Now, Soul's ability is during the turn that Legion was performed, when he attacks, we can send 3 normal Musketeers from our drop zone to the bottom of our deck and draw 1. Helps in those times of adding +1 to hand if we did something during that turn. Also can help in once we get to our triggers, we can use him multiple times if we have most in the drop zone. Next G2 is 4 Pansy Musketeer Sylvia. Sylvia's ability, when called to rear or placed on Vanguard Circle, we can let the top card of our deck, and if it's a Musketeer we call it to rear. It's very good in turn 2 when we can get another grade 2 or booster. Always helps in that time. Even get a grade 3 is okay. Next we run 3 Augustos. 4 I thought about, but for this deck I wanted to go a bit fast to get to my cards. So 3 Trophy Attack Augustos, then 2 Peony Musketeer Tall, also known as Fully in the Japanese version. The mate of Martina used to run 3, and there was only 3 Sylvias in the last build, but as I was feeling, I needed that more faster assault to my opponent. So 2 has been working out. Sometimes they go to damage, sometimes I ride, she gets ridden, but I have enough things that can put her in drop. Now to grade 1, so that's 13 grade 2s. Now to grade 1s we run 3 Antonios and 1 Quintet. I've tried 2, but I feel that at times when the previous build I was using Counterblast a bit more, but This build, I didn't really need to use the Quintet too many times. We run 3 Lily of the Valley Musketeer Rebecca. She's always in the build. Her ability Counterblast 1, choose the rare Musketeer sent to drop, look at top 4, and call a new one. Only 3, didn't need to really use her too much. And I think 3's a good amount. Next, the only proxy in this deck is our little Murka. Murka is when she boosts and the deck was shuffled this turn, she gains plus 3k, so a 9k booster. Only 3 because with what I have I can recycle and search so much that we can get her to field. Usually in games I can get at least 2 on the field during the whole game, which is very nice. They didn't come today in the post like my others, so I'll just have her. So once she's here, then the deck will be fully complete. But until then, I'll wait for that order. Next we run 2 Roof 10k attackers. I always enjoy having them. Wanted more early game pressure, so that's why we run 2 now. And 1 Susanna. Susanna Soul Blast 2 when placed on rare. Choose 2 of my cards in damage zone and flip them face up. Didn't really need the Soul Blast too much, but she's there in case I don't use Holy too much or need the Legion. So that's 13 grade 1s. Next we have our little heal triggers. Run 4 heals, 6 stand, 4 earnest, 2 watering elves. I never truly used watering elf too much. 4 blue musketeer earnest. His ability Counterblast 1. Put into the bottom of the deck, look at the top 4 cards, call 1, and then shuffle the deck. A very easy effect, helps in recycling himself and triggers. Next we run 2 watering elves. Put into soul and choose one of my units against 3k. Doesn't use too much and will be changed out for the TD Neo Nectar Daybreak stand. But for now, she's okay. I enjoy stands and they're most effective in how I've made this deck. Next we run 4 crits and 2 draw. I feel the draw is very needed in this build in case I get slow game. And our starter is the Great Kira. Great research, I still think it's really needed and helps a lot. And with Liza, the other one, I don't really want to wait till Legion to use her ability. Usually on turn 1 to 2 I would have sacrificed my starter. And so that is the new Neo Nectar deck, Blazing Partition Edition. Yeah, that sounds weird. Blazing Partition edit. Thank you for watching and tell me what you think. Everyone was Samurai going out.